Okay, welcome. Kohalayim Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakar Kwadash. My name is Lamadia from the New York camp. I want to give double honors to the elders apostles of Great Millstone and Shalom and blessings to the hopeful elect. So the premise of this video, I want to talk a little bit about this rare planetary alignment or the rare planetary parade which take place today. Well, the 25th, today's the 24th and it's supposed to happen on the 25th. And this is a rare occasion that's supposed to only take place every century, which is 100 years. But I want to play a little bit of a news clipping, and then we go into the topic.
Hey, we have this planetary alignment that's happening right now. If you go outside and check it out, you need binoculars or telescope to see Uranus and Neptune, and Venus is out there, Saturn too, Jupiter and Mars. Of course, the brightest in the sky is Venus, and Venus is almost always out there if it's, clear skies. Saturn is a little bit harder to see, Jupiter and Mars. Mars will be the orange planet, all right? So there it is in display. And, it's not entirely uncommon to happen, but you'll never get all the planets to align. That won't ever happen in our solar system, at least from the Earth perspective, I should say.
Okay, there you have it. So the first thing I want to do is go to the book of Genesis. Salakia. I didn't play the screen, but it's okay.
Hey, we have this planetary alignment that's happening right now. If you go outside and check it out, you need binoculars or telescope to see Uranus and Neptune, and Venus is out there, Saturn too, Jupiter and Mars. Of course, the brightest in the sky is Venus, and Venus is almost always out there if it's, clear skies.
So Saturn, keep in mind that he said Venus is always the brightest in the sky. But so let's do this. Let's read Genesis chapter 1 verse 14. And the power said, let there be lights in the firmament of heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years. So the lights in the sky, as we're going to read on and find out, is referencing to the sun, moon, and the stars. And the Lord said that these lights in the sky, the sun, moon, and stars, the usage for these lights is what's before what? Signs, seasons, days, and years. So today we're going to focus on signs, because these planetary alignments or parades are signs from the Most High, that the Most High is getting ready to bring major events on this earth, but mainly in here in America, because we're close to the end. So now let's read a book. You know what? It's like I got one more verse, and it says, and let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth. And it was so. So now to go to the book of Acts. Chapter 2. We read this all the time, but I'm gonna read it again to pull out a point. So it's Acts chapter 2 verse 16. But this is that which was spoken by the prophet Joel, and it shall come to pass in the last days, save the Most High, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old man shall see, and your old man shall dream dreams. So now the word prophesy, when you break it down, pro mean before, and the word facade mean to say. And how they gonna prophesy? By saying by speaking of events that will take place in the future based on prophetic events through visions and dreams. or these dreams being visions. So through these dreams and visions, they will see prophetic events. So that's them prophesying. And it says, and on my servants and on my handmaids I will pour out in those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy. Now here's the point. And I will show wonders in heaven above and signs in the earth beneath. So the Most High gonna show wonders in the heavens, meaning in the skies, whether it's through the constellation, or with the moon, the sun, whether it's a lunar eclipse, or blue moon, or solar eclipse. These are all signs from the heavens, from the Most High. And it says, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness. That'll be a solar eclipse. And the moon into blood, a lunar eclipse, before that great and notable day of the Lord come. So before the Lord come, the Lord gonna send signs in the skies. Now, I typed in here on Google, how often do 6 planets align? So this what came up. Now it says about every 100 years or so, 6 or more planets line up and appear together within a small area in the sky. So this is not an event that happens every decade or this is not something that happens annually, every year or every decade or every couple of months. This is something that it says every century, about every century. Let me say that, about every century. So that's about every 100 years. Let me see. It says the same thing here. Such alignments can occur multiple times in quick successions, or not at all, for over hundreds of years. So yeah, there you have it. It says it happens hundreds of years. So now let's go to, I typed in here in case you want to pull it up, historical events. And I type in planetary alignments. So the word is historical events associated with planet alignments. Esau Esau records everything. You know, like you have 1977, the Voyage mission, and 1972, Pioneer 10 mission. You know, hold on, let me go down. So Esau would give you, if you look hard enough, Esau will tell you, you know, historical events that happen right after planets alignments. And you know, we seen how the new year kicked off, and we still in January, and so much happened within a small scale of time in 1 month, and there will be more to come because we in the time of the end. But if you want, you can look this up here, historical events associated with planets alignments, and see what comes up. And a lot of articles is gonna appear through this AI overview. So now let's look at the word planet. That's what I wanted to do too. Look up the word planet. Planet.
Listings for Planet Fitness around Brooklyn. Here they are.
No. Not Planet Fitness. Fitness is Satan. All right, planet. The meaning of the word planet. a celestial body moving in a elliptical orbit around a star. And I'm gonna go to origin or the etymology, and you see it's from the Greek, and it means wanderer. You know, it's from the Latin, with derived from the Greek. It means which means wanderer. Now, wanderer. Why was they known? Now, why was planets known as wanderers? So you have something called wandering stars. Then you have something known as fixed stars. So now, here we go. Fixed stars are stars that appear to be stationary in the sky, while wandering stars are planets that move across the sky. So that's why they was known as, they got the word planets, wanderers. So these planets will align in the skies, and that will be signs from the heavens. But give me 1 second. Okay, all right, I'm back. All right, fixed stars. Ancient astronomers called stars fixed because they appeared to be stationary, meaning they didn't move in the sky relative to each other. This was because they were so far away that their movement was difficult to detect. Now I have wandering star. Ancient astronomers called planets wandering stars because they moved across the sky. The Greeks called the planet planetus aster, which means wandering star. So that's where they got the name, the term planet. But the Most High created the stars in the heaven, and the Most High knows the stars by name. But because there's so much stars, you can't even count them. Esau can't count them, but the Most High can, and He knows them by name. So let's read Psalms 147:3. He healeth the broken in heart. Who's that? The Most High. And bring it up and bind it up their wounds. He telleth the number of, let me read it again. He telleth the number of the stars. Who does that? The Most High. Because the Most High can number the hairs on your head. He can number the sands of the sea. He can number the stars, because everything belongs to Him. Now it says He calleth them all by their names, referencing to these stars. Now Esau gave names to these stars, but these are not the names that the Most High gave to these stars. Now it says, great is our Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah, and of great power His understanding is infinite. So the Most High named all the stars, and everything is for the usage of the Most High. So now let's read the book of Luke, chapter 21 and 25. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars. There you go. And upon the earth distress of nation, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. So the Lord's reiterating what was said by the prophet Joel, what was said in the book of Acts. There's going to be signs in the heavens. Now it says, men's hearts fell in them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven should be shaken. Now why the powers of heaven are going to be shaken? Because the impact of the nuclear missiles. And it said, and then should they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. Now who's the Son of Man? Yahweh Shah. What's the cloud? The chariots, where the people identify as UFOs or UAPs. And great power is Yahweh Shah coming with, or Yahweh Shah coming, or being accompanied with an army of angels, along with Michael the archangel. So now let's go to Revelation 13 and 14, because I'm gonna show you that the word planet also plays in the Greek, in the usage of the Greek in the scriptures. And in Revelation 13 and 14, and it said, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which you have power to do in the sight of all, in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the womb by his sword, and did live. Now, when you look at this word deceiveth, let's take us to the word. Well, let's pull it up.
Strong's G 4105 planao.
Here you go.
Planao.
Planao is where you get the word planet. And the word planao means what? Give me 1 second. It means to wander, and it also means to go astray. So when we read that, so when we read the usage of the word, so the usage of the word planao in Revelation 13 and 14, when it says deceiveth, it really means to make, to cause, to go astray. So that's what the word planao means, to go astray, or to wander. You know, because if somebody's wandering, they lost, right? If they wandering, that means that they lost and they in the darkness, and darkness associated with sin. So it says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth. Who did? Esau, by the means of those miracles we have power to do in the sight of the beast. Now, what's the beast? The beast is referencing towards the Roman Empire coming back as NATO and the EU, and America leading the beast. And it says, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast. And now, what's the image? The format of ancient Rome, which had a womb by the sword, and they live. And as we read on Revelation 13 chapter, it makes mention about the MOTB, the mark of the beast, in which we know that the mark of the beast is the microchip. But the word there for deceiveth means to cause, to go astray, or to wander. Now, let's do this. Let's go to Jude. Jude 1 and start at 12. Jude 1 and 12. These are spots in your feasts of charity, when they feast with you, feeded themselves without fear, clouds they are without water, carried about of winds, trees whose fruit withereth, without fruit, twice dead, plucked up by the root. These are false teachers. That's what it's referencing to. Raging waves of the sea, foaming out of their mouth shame. Wandering stars. That's what they are. Wandering stars. Like a wandering star, like we found out, is stars that, you know, that move around. Something that, because we read the meaning of stationary stars, and you have wandering stars. Stationary stars do not move, whereas wandering stars, they move. Now it says, wandering stars, to whom is reserved the blackness of darkness forever. Because wandering stars is here these stars are here for 1 minute, and then they wandering back into the outer darkness, which is space. That's what these guys are. Wandering stars, something that's unstable. So when we read here, deceive me, to go astray, to wander. Now let's go to Job. Give me 1 second. Let me see how much time I have. Okay, we good. It says which move like you mouth dry. So which removeth the mountains, and they know not, which overturneth them in anger, which shaketh. Matter of fact, maybe I should read up above to get all the contents. Now start at 4. He is wise in heart and mighty in strength, who have hardened himself against him. Now who have hardened himself against him, and have prospered? To him is the Most High, which removeth the mountains, and they know not, which overturned them in his anger, which shaketh the earth out of her place, and the pillars thereof tremble, which commandeth the sun, and it riseth not, and sealeth up the stars, which alone spreadeth out the heavens. So which alone spreadeth out the heavens, talking about the stars, and tread upon the waves of the sea, which maketh Arcturus, Orion, and Pleiades. Now these are all constellation. Now constellations is a formation of stars being brought together. And it says in the chambers of the south. Now who does all of this? The Most High. Let's type in Arcturus, right? And to go to Google. So this is the alignment of stars, and these alignment of stars was created by who? None other than Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua. Then you got the Orion, so on and so forth. You go Google it. You know, so these alliance of the stars was created by the Most High. In the chambers of the south. Now, another thing I wanted to point out, let me play this video.
Here, although the planets are already visible in the night sky, the best part of the planet parade begins on January 8th. On this date, the crescent moon will rise high in the evening sky, adding a magical touch to the planetary lineup. As twilight fades, look toward the southwestern horizon. There you'll spot Venus and Saturn appearing close together. Venus, the brighter of the two, will be unmissable.
See, it said Venus, the brighter of the two. So during this planet parade or alignment, the planet Venus is going to shine brighter than all the stars, right? Follow along.
As the month progresses, the angular separation between the two will keep decreasing, gradually drawing closer to each other each evening. By January 18th, Venus and Saturn will appear just a few degrees apart in the constellation Aquarius. Venus will steal the show, glowing brightly at a magnitude of -4.5, while Saturn will appear much dimmer at a magnitude 1. Although the two planets will be too far apart to fit within a single telescopic view.
See, Venus symbolizes Esau, and I'm going to show you how.
They'll form a stunning sight in the twilight sky. If you miss the Venus-Saturn conjunction on January 18th, don't worry, you'll still have a chance to see them close together on January.
So the Venus symbolizes Esau's power structure, and I'm going to show you by Isaiah chapter 14. Now we read Lucifer. Let's go to Isaiah 14. and 9. It says, hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. Hell is talking about the grave. And it said, and it stirred up the dead for thee. The dead is referencing towards the other nations, even all the chief ones of the earth. The chief ones of the earth is talking about the president, the prime ministers, the rulers of the earth. It had raised up their thrones, all the kings of the nations. All they should speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows. Now the pomp is talking about Esau's pride is being brought down, and vows is talking about his songs, that boost the American spirit. And it says, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. Now worms symbolize corruption or corrosion, because when a person's body dies, what happened? Worms begins to feed on the flesh. So that symbolizes Esau. His power is corroding. He's going down. Now here's the point. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground with this weakened the nations? So now Lucifer is not talking about Satan, like these wacky, tacky Christians would like you to believe. They have nothing to do with Satan. It was referencing toward the king of Babylon, and Esau will be the king of Babylon. Now the word there for Lucifer is the Hebrew word Hayalel, which means what? Let's go to Hayalel, shining one, light bearer. So that's what Lucifer means. The word there is Hayalel. It means shining one. Now, Lucifer, the term Lucifer was associated with the planet Venus. And when you go to Greco-Roman mythology, the Romans, now here I'll show you on the screen. Now it says in Greco-Roman mythology, the morning star was the morning. You had the morning star and you had the evening star. Both morning stars and evening stars was the same star. It was the planet Venus. But the planet Venus will come up. You will see the planet Venus in the morning, and when the sun is going down at the evening. So they call it the morning and evening stars. And it says the morning star is typically called Phosphorus or Euphorus, meaning dawn bringing, while the evening star is known as Hesperus, both referring to the planet Venus, which symbolized Esau, like I said earlier, which was considered to be two separate celestial bodies in early mythology, despite later understanding that it was the same object appearing at different times of the day. So in ancient time, or the ancient Romans, they understand these were the same light that was apparent at different times of the day, and they worshipped it. Now, let me see something. And you go further down, that's you get the word Lucifer. If I type in let me do this. More. In mythology, morning stars refer to Lucifer, which is the name given to the planet Venus, and when it appears in the morning sky, while evening star is called Hesperus, also referring to Venus. But when it appears in the evening sky, hold up, I'm trying to find Okay, in Greek mythology, Hesperus, ancient Greek, Romanized Hesperos, is the evening star, the planet Venus in the evening, a son of the dawn goddess Roman Aurora. He is the half brother of her son Phosphorus, also called Euphorus, the morning star. Yeah, I want to see, trying to pull up where they got the word Lucifer. There you go. Hesperus is the personification of the evening star, the planet Venus in the evening. His name is sometimes conflated with the names for his brother. The personification of the planet as the morning star Euphorus or Phosphorus, meaning bearer of light, often translated as Lucifer in the Latin, since they all personification of the same planet Venus, Hesperos in the Greek Septuagint, and Lucifer. So, other words, when it was translated to the word Isaiah 14, the usage of the word Lucifer was used to reference the planet Venus. Because why is the scripture making this reference to Esau as being the planet Venus? Because when during the morning and evening star, Venus shine brighter than all the other stars, which that's what Esau does now. He shine brighter than all the other nations because he's in power. Now, when you read on Isaiah 14, it says, "For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven, and I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High." Now, the stars of the Most High is Israel. We're also known as stars, and Esau is shining brighter than us. That's why it speaks about bringing the fallen of Lucifer, the morning star. And it said, "And I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the cloud. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, the grave, to the sides of the pit." So Esau, the Most High is referencing Esau as being a bright morning star that shine brighter than the morning or evening star that shine brighter than every other star, but will be brought down. So that's pretty much it. And Lord willing, this video is edifying, and I'm gonna end it with that. Kohalayim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Shalom.